Hi there, welcome to the tutorial for UV resin. We're going to be doing a water bottle today that has a UV resin lid and a matching keychain. Hopefully you'll get to leave this tutorial with an actual project finish. So let's get started. All right, here's a quick review of the materials we need for this tutorial. Feel free to pause here to collect your materials. If you're working with a metal lid water bottle like I am here, you're going to want to sand the surface first. Rough it up and wipe it off with alcohol so the resin adheres better. For the acrylic blank, you're going to want to peel the film off of both sides of the blank. Now pick a glitter of choice for your project color. And now you're ready to work with your resin. So what I do is I put a couple drops right in the center of my surface. I use just a regular popsicle stick, and I spread this around all the way to the edges. All right, here is the glitter I'm going to use. And watch how beautiful this is. It's really just so nice. So that was one pinch. These come out so beautiful. The glitter already looks great, doesn't it? There you go. So you have your resin, you have your glitter in there, and this is going to go under your UV light. And I usually just set it on for like 2 minutes. I set it on so that, and sometimes it doesn't go off. I set it on the long. But it takes probably about a minute for it to harden. So you're going to put that under the UV light, and you're going to do the same thing on your resin keychain. The same way you did the lid, spread the resin to the edges of the acrylic blank. If there are bubbles in it, make sure you hit it with the heat gun. Cover your keychain thoroughly with glitter, and then make sure you clear out the keychain hole from any glitter or resin so it doesn't fill that hole. And then put it under the UV light. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another layer of UV on top of the glitter. Spread the UV resin as evenly as possible. And again, if you see micro bubbles, just hit it with the hot air from the heat gun. All right. And I'm going to slide that back under the UV light. All right, now I'm ready for my keychain. That's been under the UV light for a minute or two. Look how good that's looking so far. All right, and I want to harden the side of the keychain with the glitter. Add another layer of UV resin on top of the glitter of the keychain and hit it with a heat gun if there are any bubbles. Slide it back under the UV light. And the keychain is now hardening. You'll see my lid there. So what I do at this point, you are welcome to be finished at this point, but I like to make these personalized. So you'll see the example here. I really love to put either initials or a big initial or a symbol, maybe a heart or I don't know, a 4-leaf clover or something in a coordinating color, and then people's names on top in white, and then put that under resin. I use my Cricut to create letters and names for the lids. Since this isn't a Cricut lesson, I can do that later, but I'm just showing you how I get the words onto the lid. When you're finished with your decorations on the lid or the keychain, it's important to put one final layer of resin over those appliques so that they never peel. Just as a reminder, each time your resin is applied, if you see little bubbles, make sure you hit it with your heat gun so that that heat can pop your little micro bubbles. Beautiful. All right, so now the back of this keychain is done. We have UV resin, glitter, UV resin, that's done. The letters that like I did on the lid, I'm going to put that on the back of here where we did nothing yet. So there's nothing on this side so far. And that's where I'm going to put my Cricut letters. here it is, the last thing you have to do to have your keychain completed. Just put resin over any appliques or stickers that you customize the keychain with, and you are good to go. Just so I don't have any bubbles in it. Not that I care, because this is for me. Look how beautiful. All right, that's going back under the UV light for a minute. My lid is finished. So let me just show you a couple. I'm gonna put that under there while I show you a few other things. A few little, I always like to add in these other components to just make the lid a little bit more flashy and fun, and people get excited to receive them. I, on Amazon, got an entire bag of colored handles. So you see this handle, well, they come with a handle on it, but they're all gray. I got a bag of all different colors so that I could match them to the water bottles. So since this is, I don't know what color this is, but let's go with this pink one. Does this match? Yeah, oh. And then the other thing that I've gotten is, I love these big pom-poms, right? So we'll get a pom-pom to match too. Here, how about this one? I don't know what color. And these pom-poms are awesome because, well, I have a couple different sets here. Some of them have tassels on them. Some of them don't, but that's all right. I have tassels from other projects. But anyway, it's for me, so I don't care. And then I get a cable tie. These, Dollar Tree maybe. I get a cable tie. And then I just put it on the side there. Everything together. And people can cut them off or they can leave them there. It doesn't matter. And there's my keychain. There's my matching set. Well, I hope you had a good time. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section here of this video. And see you for the next project. Thanks.